Well, hello, good evening there. Let me get kind of started here, get my other screen pulled up. Hope everybody out there is having a good day, had a great weekend. Bear with me just a minute while we get this all fired up and going here. So, I don't see who all's there yet. I saw Lawrence is there. You'll have to give me just a minute more. My YouTube is being contrary here. So maybe I can get it pulled up here where I can see all your comments and who all's joining with me here in just a second. So I see it says Jazz and Kelly, hello. Lawrence, hello. My other screen has still creeping to open up. That's kind of odd, but maybe it'll catch up here. All right, there we go. So I see Lawrence, Jazz, and Kelly, and there's a couple of others here that hadn't said hello yet, but whoever you are out there watching, hello to you as well. So, well, Renee and William, man, Charles, thanks to all y'all for just joining right on in here. I haven't been online lately. I'm sure y'all have noticed that. No videos, no nothing. Been working myself to the bone. I absolutely have. Mel's upstairs. Maybe she'll come down here and join us just a minute. She was trying to grab herself a quick shower. She's been going too. I kind of just threw this on her. I didn't tell her that in any kind of advance that we were going to do a live chat. I just haven't had a chance to make a video lately. It's just work, and long hours. And when I come in, I'm just ready to shower and fall out. You know that old saying, you make hay when the sun shines. Well, it's been shining and I've been making hay. So I'm fulfilling that one completely. CM Shaw said, I hope all is well with you and Melinda. Missed y'all. Well, I appreciate that. And Jazz and Kelly saying you've been watching out too. I'm here for pie and ice cream. That's funny, Charles. Well, Melinda, she gets up every morning early. She heads straight out the door and starts watering her plants, trimming them, grooming them, harvesting vegetables, just doing all the nurturing that you need to do. She's got stuff growing from one side of this place to the other. It is unreal. And I head right out as well, and I head straight to a hay field. And it's not just baling hay. Of course, you have maintenance, so I have to go over and I have to diesel up, clean air filters, clean screens on the radiator, blow out the radiator, check fluids, grease the machines. I have breakdowns, I have to repair the machines, and that's like no time to video it because I'm right in the middle of trying to get hay up, so I have to just hurry, fly to a parts place, get back, try to get the machine back going, and get right back going again. And it's been hot here, and that work has been hard. It has been hard, and I still have a lot to go. I picked up extra fields. I leased a couple pastures near me, and so that added more crops for me to try to get in on a hay crop. And then on top of that, I have one place that it grew out of this world. I hear Mel right now. It grew out of this world. I cannot believe the hay it's making. It is absolutely unbelievable. It's probably doing 3 to 4 times the amount of bales of hay that it did last year. So it's like every time I spit a bale out, one of those big round bales, I haven't even gone just a few hundred feet and I'm spitting another one, a few hundred feet and I'm spitting out another one. And it's been some work. I'm having to run the tractor slower because it's just pulling in so much hay into that hay baler at one time. It literally just tries to choke it It is unreal how thick that's been. Mel, they were asking about you here. I told them you try to grab a quick shower that I just threw this on you. Um, yeah, so Mel, she rode around the tractor with me the other day and she seen it. She heard me come home and talk about it, but she rode around the field a couple times and she saw what I was talking about. There's times you got to hit the clutch and gear down and just creep because so much hay is going into the baler at one time. It's a good problem, it really is. And I may hit good luck because I have a family member that runs several hundred head of cows, and he said he's interested to buy that hay from me. So we'll see if that pans out or not. I hope so. I'd be glad to help him. I like working with family like that. So, what all's been going on with you all out there? Linda, Charles said he's here for pie and ice cream.
Hello everyone. I'm here.
Yeah. Wow, that's pretty cool.
Just hold my hair.
Let's see here. While I'm trying to read here what's going on here. Um, Appreciate that, Jazz and Kelly, for putting that out there. That's pretty cool. Man, it's been hot weather. I don't know where you all are at everywhere. I know where a few of you are, but it has been hot, and come Tuesday, we're supposed to hit possibly 104. That's real temperature. So no telling what the heat index will be. It is just unbelievable that we're going to spike that high at the very beginning of June. Unbelievable. Yeah, so Jazz and Kelly, you're here in Dallas, you know what I'm talking about. Well, then y'all know Tuesday they've been floating it between 102 104 that we're going to hit. I just cannot believe we're already going to hit that this early on. Usually that's like late July, August temperatures, but not early June. That's just the way it goes. Which side you going to sit on? Right over here? Okay. Well, come on and join in. Let's let Mel join in here with us. Can you fit there? Let's see if we can get you here. Oh yeah, look at that. Perfect. Perfecto.
Hello everyone.
That's watermelon and a good shade tree time. Melinda, she bought a watermelon and cut it up, put it in the refrigerator. I think I stood there earlier and ate every darn bit of it. It was so good.
Yes. You're always waiting.
But now, I want to tell y'all something. I'm telling a little bit of a fib. I'm telling a little bit of a lie. Today, I didn't go to the hayfield. I was going to go to the hayfield, but I said I am sick of seeing the hayfield. And Melinda, she's like, "You're not gonna go cut hay? You're not gonna get that hay done? You're not gonna go cut hay?" She was like, "In my butt."
Yes, I'm on his back. Today.
I said, "No, I'm tired of seeing the hayfield." I stayed home and I worked on my boat. I sure did. I've got one out here with a 350 Chevy in it, that 5.7 liter, and I bought a carburetor kit for it a while back, and instead I sat out here underneath the carport at a table and rebuilt the carburetor on my boat. Even if she didn't like it, I kept on doing it anyway.
Hi, Joyce. Hello, Jazz and Kelly.
My
How
boss,
you doing?
my boss was trying to make me stop working on it. It says that's watermelon and good shade tree time, and then it said I told my wife we need to get in the Philippines where it's cooler. That's what we always say right there, William. We always say, man, we gotta go to the Philippines so we can cool off. Hey Mel, your video made me want to make some, but afraid of going out to the Asian store here in Dallas to go shopping. We've been having our groceries delivered.
Actually, I was, like we've been there in Asian market, and you can't go inside the store if you don't have a mask. They're allowed it.
They limit how many people?
No, they don't limit, but you should to wear mask.
And she didn't have a mask with her, so they had to buy masks.
Yes.
But they sold you a mask there. They'd sell you one.
Yes.
But yeah, she went. What? Several of you went over there to the store together, didn't you?
Yeah, I went with Monica, and just on the tour bus.
Monica and who?
Michael.
And Michael?
Yes.
So you see, Mel is branching out. Yeah. Me, I don't go out a whole lot. I'm still kind of staying away from everything. So, what's been up with you, Mel? Tell them what all you've got growing everywhere you've been harvesting.
Yes, I think you guys are already excited to see what's going on my garden, but they're growing pretty good.
How come you don't ever video any of it?
I don't know. I'm waiting you to video it.
The, you got to video some on your own. I'm on a
Yes,
hayfield.
and
I'm on a tractor.
my sorry for anyway my cucumber. Oh my God, they're doing good. Hope you guys are gonna see it.
So she's been harvesting things and cooking for us already.
Yes.
Have you videoed any of that?
No, I have been harvest my beans. I mean some other things, squash.
Yeah.
Excuse.
No, did I buy you a new phone with a really nice triple camera on it?
Yes.
Please use that camera because I can't do it all. Man, she has been harvesting up and cooking up dishes for us. She, what was that you fixed with the basil the other night? That was so good.
It is the other night with the. Oh, I forgot it. What other night?
You fixed with the fresh
Okay.
basil.
I cook yesterday. I cook spaghetti and then I add fresh basil.
Yeah, and then you cooked something the other day
And
also with basil
I
leaves.
tried to cook chicken soup and first time I add the basil and it comes out really
Oh
good.
my God,
It
that's the
tastes
one
really
right
good.
there. It was the chicken soup, kind of
Yes.
like tinola, but with basil in it, and it was wonderful with fresh green basil leaves, not dried basil, but fresh green basils. Um, hey, there's George right there. Thanks for joining in with us there, George.
Yeah, hello George. Yes, long time no see, but
Yeah.
no see now.
Hopefully, maybe in another week, maybe I'll be caught up out of that wretched hayfield. I am going crazy, just going in circles. This is my life every day. Circle, circle, circle.
Yes, stomach things.
Yeah. We have some friends coming from Massachusetts, right?
Yes. From
Yeah.
Boston, Massachusetts.
Yeah. Well, actually, no, from Plymouth.
Plymouth. Okay.
Yeah, actually from Plymouth. So we have some friends that's going to fly down, and a Phil-Am couple that Melinda was the matchmaker and put those two together a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
She was in Hong Kong, but she's from Melinda's town there where we live over
my
there.
Classmates
Yeah.
in college.
And so she played matchmaker and hooked these two people up, and they had a long distance relationship. He flew back and forth to Hong Kong as well to the Philippines to be with her. They eventually got married, and she's in the U.S. now, and they are coming to visit us, and we're pretty excited about that.
Yes,
That's all that's been on
I
our
think
mind too.
It's gonna be next week, right?
Next week?
Yes.
Yeah, next week. His name's Paul, her name's Anna, and they're funny to talk to. We had a really hilarious chat with them, video chat the other night, and Paul was doing his impression of No Neck Ed off 90 Day Fiance. It was hilarious, wasn't it?
Yes. Jess and Kelly, you inspired us to grow some.
The bird has landed, boy.
Successful. Finger crossed.
I don't even have a hayfield, and I go in
Jess and
circles all day
Kelly.
too.
I love planting, especially like planting. Then after that you can harvest. I mean, it makes me happy.
Yeah, it does.
I love plants.
You see, you've been harvesting those squash that I started growing.
Yes.
You've been harvesting and cooking squash.
Zucchini.
What else?
I mean, a lot like climbing spinach, beans, and I think probably next week I can harvest my onion already.
And the tomatoes are growing like crazy.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, they are really growing like crazy. And her Malunga. Some of that she started from seed. It is growing so good this year. It really is. Those are looking great.
Yes, I can plant anything possible that I can grow it here. Yeah, I want to grow.
She sounds kind
I
of
want,
braggadocious now.
yes, I want to grow more.
Hey, her first year here, she killed every plant. Boy, and she came back now, she's like super grower, boy. She's gonna prove to me that she could really grow that stuff. Hey, look at there.
Thunderbird, yes, wonder what happened to you.
Yeah, right here.
Hello, Living Suarez, kamusta?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice to see you here again. Thank you for joining.
It is some good soil here. It really is. But the corn, it's not doing as good as it did last year.
Yes, I don't know. I think it's we plant late, probably is.
Maybe I don't know. It's I I may go try to fertilize it with something, but I just don't want to burn it at this point in time. But it should have done better. That's the one thing that's not doing as good as it did last year, and it is literally just 50 feet away from where it was grown last year. So I don't. You think it's too much water? Well, Thunderbird, I know that there's huge corn crops that we're driving by right over here near us. Huge corn crops, like hundreds of acres, right?
Hmm.
And it is lush green. So it's something on our side because they've had the same amount of rainfall as us. And so I think maybe just that particular spot, the soil could have been a little bit different, not quite as fertile as what it was over at the other place. And I'm sure that's probably what it is. And I probably would have to probably work that soil a little bit more of trying to get it balanced out real good. But Melinda, she's told me that she really, after we plowed that spot up and set that spot up, that she really don't like it there, do you?
Yes, because it's far away.
So I guess it's going to be a 1 year spot for that garden.
So
Now,
we're
that's
going
the
to
big one that y'all seen in video. Now, she's got small gardens scattered everywhere.
Yes, I have a tree garden growing. Tree
So-
area.
So going back right here, after Thunderbird, I said it might be too much water. We got Marvin here. It says, good evening, you guys, and everybody else in the States. Good morning, good afternoon, good day to everybody else. That's right.
Yes, Marvin Brayron, good evening to you.
I said, Mel, are you growing any okra?
Yes, Jazz and Kelly, yes, I am growing a lot of okra and actually, like I replant because we transfer and we move the cow and the cow some of my okra destroy it.
I told him not to. I told her, don't plant that okra right next to the fence with cattle panels with those big squares, you know. That cow's tongue will go right through there.
Yes, but they're growing good. Actually, next time I'm gonna show you that my plants is really growing good and
Yeah, we'll have to do a little catch up. I told Melinda I'm gonna slow down on just pounding myself so hard in the hayfield. If I get a little bit of it done late, that's fine. I was baling hay over into July last year, right?
yes, we leave it here, Joanne.
And we left in July, but I was still doing hay up right till the time we left in the middle of July last year. But I'm tired. I'm gonna tell you, and I already have all the hay baled that I need for my cattle for this winter, plus extra in case we had a hard winter by chance. And I'm already going to have several hundred additional bales that are just going to be out there for the market. And it's kind of flooded, the market is with hay right now. So if my cousin buys a couple hundred bales, that'll be good. Some of it I may have to hold on closer to fall before I sell it, but I'm just not going to beat myself to death at this point, trying to get all of that up as quick as I can. So I'm going to put a little bit of time back for my videos and you guys. Now, I've been I squeeze other things in between there.
Yes,
I've still been working on the house.
We're just so busy. We're just doing a lot of things. That's why.
I sometimes, if I have just a little break of time, I've been trying to get a little bit more done on the house. Of course, we have company coming, and she wants it in order.
I wish. That's all I want.
And I've been working on my truck, catching a little chance of that. My Tundra. If any of you that's been with me for a while, y'all might remember I bought a big Smitty built ranch style bumper that goes on the front with a winch in it. It's like an Overlander style. Well, I didn't buy that just for the toy part of it only, but I do like it though.
Yes.
But Melinda and I, we had to like break up some bulls that was fighting with a truck before, and we did some damage to my front bumper.
Mhm.
And so I needed something stronger on the front of that truck. We also had hit a ditch one time in the field and damaged that plastic bumper. So I had bought all of that bumper before, and it was just sitting in the shop. So I've been putting that on. That's been a huge job because that big winch plate that goes inside of it, and that big winch itself that's going in there. But it is looking awesome, boy. My truck's getting tougher and tougher looking all the time. Didn't know if y'all want to see all that. Maybe I'll give you a little peek to it. And
So I'm gonna answer. Jason Kelly, what's your secret in growing okra? Actually, okra was very easy to plant. That's the plants that's so easy to grow, and you just only stick on the ground and that's it. You know, just water.
but okra likes heat,
Yeah, it's full sunshine. You should need to plant in
and it likes
full
hot
sunshine.
weather. So it really won't take off until it starts getting hot. That's why okra grows so good in the Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
It likes hot weather. So that is going to be one thing you want. You want to get it where it really does get warm. It is a hot weather plant. You can plant it early, and you'll notice it'll be growing really slow, really really slow. And as soon as it turns that hot weather, that high 80s, 90s, and up, it will just take off growing like crazy.
Hello, Chad. How are you, Chad?
Hey, there's Chad. What's up, man? I have talked to Chad on the phone a couple times here lately. He has been in contact with me. We've bounced back and forth trying to talk to each other, but I'll be busy or he'll be busy sometimes. But glad to hear you here or see you here, buddy. It says I have been picking 4 to 5 cucumbers a day off 3 plants. Man, that is awesome. Uh, Chad, he sent me some pictures of some of his stuff that he's got around there. He's got a nice little setup going on, man. I like it, dude. Uh, so George wants to know what's with the house in Iloilo. George, hold on with that one. We're going to come right back to that. Let's hit these real quick. Melinda, it says, I heard moringa.
Moringa supposed to be really good. Yes, it's really good. Do you know what it does health wise? Moringa is they call that one a miracle plants, right? And
Yeah.
there's a lot of benefits that you can get to the moringa.
It it is just loaded with benefits. In fact, moringa is like considered one of the most healthiest things you
Yes.
can put in your body out there. It is in the category of superfoods. And I mean, there's just a handful of things out there in this world they consider a superfood, and moringa is one of them.
Yes, it's really good to put in if you cook soup, any beef, chicken, fish. You can add that moringa.
Yeah, the
Even
fresh
soothing.
fresh green leaves are really great, or
Hmm.
you can dry them and store them, or you can grind them to a fine powder and store that. But man, you just can't go wrong with that right there. If you can't grow it, you can always buy it and order it online. There's
So easy to
places,
grow moringa
there's
also.
some places they're just weather won't allow it.
Oh, okay.
But it is a pretty hardy plant of wanting to grow. If you live where it gets really cold, you probably want to grow it in pots
Yeah, that's the
and
best
bring
idea.
it in for the winter, or if you've got a
Mhm.
greenhouse or something, bring it into that. Um, Now, George, I still haven't forgot you yet on that house in Iloilo. Let's see what else we got here. Kelly taught me how to ride a 250 dirt bike. Oh man, I love dirt bikes, boy. That was my life growing up until I was up in my late 30s, boy, was motocross, man. I was a motocross fool. Uh, my last bike was a 450 four-stroke
Hello,
Yamaha.
Catherine, Lucas, Simel, did you plant
Oh man, thank you very much,
wow,
Bri.
thank you.
Let's stick right up here. How Mel, did you plant eggplant?
Yes, actually, I plant eggplant, and sorry to hear that, but my eggplant is still small and growing so slow because I don't know why. Because I think the soil's not good for the
Where did you
eggplant
plant those at?
here.
Up here at this
Yes.
spot?
Mm-hmm.
You know, different soils, they like different pH levels. They like different acidity. So what grows good in one spot may not grow good in another. And our soil changes around here everywhere, doesn't
Yes,
it?
but maybe let's see like after 2 weeks, what's gonna happen. Maybe it's came back to grow again.
So, did you teach Mel how to drive a four wheeler? She's a pro. Man, I kind of stayed a little hands off. I started her out just a little bit on it, not very much, did I?
Yes.
And I just turned you loose with it, didn't
Mm-hmm.
I? Man.
I love
And
it.
and here's the thing. I took her out into a real muddy field to start with, and I had her just to get down on it. I mean, I told her just get into it, just get past that fear and just get into it. Now that's a little different on the mud because you can slide a little bit and it's a little forgiving. If you were out on hard ground or rocky surface, you know, I probably wouldn't suggest to do that with somebody. Definitely not on a motorcycle because they're going to be tumbling over. But yeah, on the four wheeler, I just told her get out there, just rip it up, have fun. And I watched, and yeah, she is a demon on that thing.
Yes, I love it. Actually, I was really enjoying. Even though I'm not driving, but at least in four-wheeler, I drive. But same show. Okay, next time I'm gonna show you the videos with the cooking moringa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we sure will. Man, that is some good stuff. So, I guess I just didn't water the okra enough. You know, don't let it dry out. Don't even it likes heat, but don't let it dry out.
Me, I water morning. The best thing that you to grow it, water in the morning and then towards evening.
That's a good idea. That's right.
Yes.
She waters very early. It's not good to water your plants in the heat of the day. It's a little shocking to them. So early in the morning and late in the evening, that's your best two times
Yes.
right there. Best two times. So James Edwards joined in here with us, and he said, "My brother, how have you all been doing? We've been doing great,
Hello, James Edwards.
working hard, but been doing great." I did
Yes.
have one day or 2 days I was feeling kind of puny though, wasn't
Mm-hmm,
I?
mm-hmm.
I continued to work. I wasn't feeling good, and I was a little worried. I had fever and all, and dizzy, but I just kept on working anyway, and worked right on through it, man. I just sweated out of my body. um, it's the Jazz to the wheeler or four wheeler. Okay, now hold on, it jumped on me here. So I want to back up here a little bit. Oh, Charles said he takes that moringa for his rheumatoid arthritis and it helps a lot. That's
Mm-hmm.
pretty cool. Well, one thing, Bri, I appreciate you very much for
Yes,
your
thank you, Bri.
for that right there, man. That's very kind of you. I thank you very much for that. Um, I want to go back right back here to the gentleman I told about our house in Iloilo, George. George, man, Melinda's ear is gonna blow up from hearing me every single day
Yes.
that I want to be back there working on that house in the Philippines every single day. It has me sick at my stomach that I walked away from that as fast as we did.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not just about working on the house. I miss the family there. My God, I miss the family there very
Yes.
much.
But because of the situation, because of the still of the
Yeah,
crisis, so
and it's tough. My son, my nieces, my nephews, my brother-in-laws, my sister-in-law, her parents. I am very, very fond of all of them and enjoy them so much. So I will tell you all that we are booked. We have tickets to go back, but not immediately. We have tickets for a little bit closer to fall, and I can return there. A tourist that leaves out of there, that's just there, you know, on those ongoing tourist visas, if they leave the country, they can't get back in. But but I can. I'm a resident in the Philippines, so I'm able to go back, and I'm just hoping that when I do go back, that they've got some of these restrictions lifted. Um, I know, I know that some places have went to that modified quarantine, right? What they
Mm-hmm.
call the modified enhanced quarantine or whatever. But our particular area has not. They're still being strict.
Yeah, they're strict there. Even they're in our community, small community, but very strict.
I would go crazy being locked up like that.
Oh
I
yeah.
would be like a bobcat in a cage, boy.
And then you're gonna say when we are home there, I think we'd rather to be here because we are more freedom here.
So we're hoping by October that when we go there, and normally we wouldn't go there in October, we would wait and go like December to January, but we're needing to get on that house bill. So we're hoping when we leave here on October the 1st, that's our date, so now y'all know it. We're hoping when we leave here on October 1 and head that way, that things are lifted enough that we can feel really good and enjoy. But if I have to get there and just stay on the property and send people out to bring materials in, and work, we can work with that too. I
Mm-hmm.
mean,
Mm-hmm.
that's okay too. But we're just hoping for the best. But I'm gonna get there and get back on that project, and that's our date. Now, I'll tell you this also, and for you all that are not really into our Philippine style of going back and forth, bear with us here a minute. We're gonna fly Delta Airlines for the first time ever going to the Philippines. It's always been American Airlines, and then with a partner like Cathay Pacific, uh, Japan Airlines, uh, Philippine Airlines, always a partner once we land at a stopover point and then fly on into the Philippines. And that's the way I've been doing for 15 years. Well, this time I'm not, because the only thing America was offering that was affordable, not just ridiculous, was going through China or Hong Kong, and no way, Jose. It's not just about virus or anything like that. It's about the turmoil happening there right now. I'm not going to get caught up in that, and who knows where it might stand by that time comes. So, for this first time, we're going to go through South Korea,
Yeah,
and we're
something
going to
different.
take
Delta.
Delta, and then we're going to take South Korean Airlines on in to Cebu from there. And we're not going to Manila, we're going to Cebu. So at least we'll already be in the Visayan region when we land, and hopefully we can get a ferry, if anything,
Yes,
over to our
hopefully,
island. Yeah. If we can't get a flight into our island, at least maybe we can get on a boat and get over to our island.
or you can start swimming.
We can get the
Because
guys
we
to
have no choice.
fill up a bunch of Coca-Cola bottles with diesel
Yes.
and come
Sin.
pick us up. So that's our plan, and so that's my little update on that right there. So hold on, I saw something right back here. Let's go back. Um, so here we it says I asked because I have had a very rough surgery on the intestines and still struggling. Was hoping Moringa might help. Melinda,
Yes.
she grabbed something here she wants to show you
Yes,
there.
I have. I've been taking this one, the moringa.
Camera's
Sorry
up
for that.
there.
The camera. This one, the it is 100 natural moringa.
Yeah, so if you can't grow it, you can buy it.
Yeah, this is
It's compressed into capsules. They grind it to a dust, like a powder, and then they compress it into these capsules.
So if you want if you want this one, you can buy this. I bought this one in Mexican store.
In a Mexican
Yes,
store?
sir. Yes, Mexican
Yeah,
store.
and you can order it online. It's
Yeah.
out there everywhere.
It's just cheap,
It
$8.
is out there everywhere. It is very good, but I tell you what, there's nothing like having it fresh. Nothing like having
Yes,
it
that's
fresh.
right.
And I hope that you get better really quick after your surgery. I mean,
Yeah, sorry to
I
hear.
know sometimes it takes a little time to heal, and it just seems like it goes on forever. But hopefully you'll get healed up and feeling better soon. So we're really with you out there on that one. It says we love going to Marble Falls. It says thanks for the watering tips, not a problem. And there is James saying hi. How are the chickens doing? Are y'all still hatching? You know, I haven't put out all the videos of the hatches, but we've had several hatches since we put out a video, and we have more hatch today,
Yes,
right?
actually there's a hatching right
Yeah,
now.
there's some hatching right
Yeah.
now. And we have been running that incubators 24/7,
Non-stop.
nonstop, and off our solar system, off of our MPP solar inverter, and just a few panels hooked up to it, and those Tesla batteries. But we're using the power off of it, and it keeps. I've got a cord hooked up running other things, plus running those incubators, and it's kind of nice because let me grow some comfort with that inverter. Let me grow some comfort with those batteries, and at the same time, we're not spending a whole lot of electricity keeping those incubators going
That's right.
24/7. So it makes our cost in those chicks way cheaper. But we've got several generations of them outside. I'll get you guys a video up of that. We've got like some that are already up, like getting pullet size that are completely, red now, completely in red feathers, and we got down to little fuzzy baby chicks and newborns today.
Yes, there's a newborn today.
And we've got this one chick that was born with a deformed leg.
There's just one.
He was born with a deformed leg. It's turned upside down, so his claws are up instead of down. And he is the toughest little character. I mean, somebody might say, "Oh, put that poor bird down," or whatever. This bird has such the will to live, such the will to live. Who would want to take that away from him? Man, he'll get up on that one leg, and then he'll use his wings and flap them to keep him up and going, and hop on that one leg with his little wings going. And he goes and gets water, and he goes and gets food, and he'll lean against something to set himself up straight and just sit and look like a normal bird, looks like a normal chicken, doesn't he?
Yeah.
But we had to remove him from the others because they would be mean to him and they'd peck at him. And we put him in with some baby chicks, and even the
The
babies
baby chicks.
was pecking at him. Like they see there's something different with him,
Yes.
and they would attack him. So he's on his own right now. He don't like being on his own, but
Yeah, we don't have choice.
but
So
he's growing, and I'm just curious where that goes because it's just like a person with disabilities. You can see them do amazing things to overcome that sometimes, and this chick is pretty amazing. It is. So yeah, we're pretty happy with the chicken situation now that we rectified the dog situation. So that house is an amazing build. I appreciate that very much. I really would like to get back to that. I've taken notes on every part of the build. Excellent job and great teaching. I can't wait to see it finished. Family is everything. Amen. Amen on all of it. And I appreciate you appreciating my effort in that house. No restrictions lifted in Zimbalis yet. So see, y'all are probably like us then, still underneath full restriction in our area over there. Hopefully the 14-day quarantine when you fly is lifted. They say you have to stay at a hotel by the airport. We've already decided if that's what we have to do, that's what we have to do, right? I have heard that they'll possibly let you do an at-home 14-day if your tests come back. They're going to do a test on you when you come in, and so then they're going to get the results whether you're positive or negative. And if your health is good and you come back negative, they do have the option to let you go and still do an at-home 14-day self-quarantine. That's their discretion. So we'll see. But if we have to do it, well, we'll just.
We still have 3 months left.
Well,
so probably it's changed.
It might be
Yes.
worse. It might be better. We don't know.
Yes, yeah, we don't know.
We've decided if that's what we got to do, and we go sit in a hotel for 14 days, I need to rest. By then, I'm going to really need to rest. So, I mean, that's just going to be part of it to get back and get on our build because I've got to get that continued on. And I like staying in Cebu anyway, so that's okay with me too. I have a friend that just went through a 40-day, let's see, what would you say
Quarantine?
that? Quarantine. To get off the boat that she works on. Wow.
It's so long.
40
40 days.
days. Holy cow. That's that's like jail time right there. That's like jail time.
Mm-hmm.
That's just absolutely insane. Wow, it says that Kelly was raised in East Texas in Sunnyvale and Forney. Man, that is just so near to us.
Yes.
So
Super
near to
near
us.
Sunnyvale and
Yep.
Forney. We're just close.
Man, Sunnyvale's changed. Forney and both of them changed so much. Mega grown. So was the old railroad still going across the highway there in Sunnyvale when she was growing up? So, so Charles said that's a good flight that I take them all the time. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Charles. That's a
Mm-hmm.
positive note to know that.
Yeah.
Um, I want to go back about that flight thing just a minute. So, um, on that flight and dealing with the quarantine thing, they also base your quarantine off where you just flew in from. And so if I show a ticket coming in out of South Korea and let's say their stuff has got back very stable again, well, that may lessen our chance of getting held for a long quarantine. But if I show that I just arrived out of
China or Hong
China or
Kong.
Hong Kong, that's going to be a big
Mm-hmm.
red flag. So, because they're going by this list on the World Health Organization, this list they're
Mm-hmm.
putting out. Hold on, don't move that. And slow down there. And so they're going by a list of where you're coming in from by these cities that's marked by the World Health Organization as deemed like dangerous or risky or whatever. So we're hoping that that Korean thing may help us as well. We'll see. So, that's a good flight. Take them all time. I was told their route is from Honolulu. Well, we're not going through Honolulu. We're going straight from Dallas to how you
Oh.
say that, Echon, South Korea, Echon, South Korea, and then from South Korea to Cebu. So that's our route. It says it's buffering. Well, I show to have strong signals, so I don't know. Um, I live on the west coast of Honolulu, about 6 hours from here, 12 hours to Manila from Honolulu. Wow, it's that far from Honolulu to
Manila.
Manila. And let's see here. What was he talking about in Negros? I missed something there.
Yeah.
I missed something right there. Somewhere that I don't see anything though about Negros. So it's just thanks so much. I've been struggling for 8 years, been rough, but God is good. I'm believing for a good outcome. Well, that's a good attitude to have right there.
That's
Good
right.
attitude. Do you plan on selling any chickens? Well, uh, I don't know. My uncle has Rhode Island Reds they're a mixed Rhode Island Red,
Yes.
and they're getting aged out. They're getting old, and he's losing them right and left right now just from old age, and the egg productions went way down. So he's said he's wanting to get some new ones, and I said, you know what, get some from us. I don't know. I may even just give them to him. He's my uncle, and I love him a lot. So I'll probably just
Yeah.
give him um, a new generation, a new batch. Isn't that the right thing to do? Because I am close to him. That's my Uncle Gary. We're like best friends. So I'm probably just going to give Uncle Gary a group of fresh Rhode Island Reds. But
Thomas.
I don't know. I might sell a few others too because we just keep on hatching them, don't
Yes.
we?
If we have a lot, we can keep it
Yeah.
one whole.
Um, so nature is cruel but effective. Yeah. Let's see. Hi from Rojas City. Well,
Yes.
Tom,
Hello from
hello.
Boas.
Hello. So on Panay Island.
Seafood's capital.
Yeah, man. It's a nice place right there. I like it there. You got me missing home again right there just by saying that. Yeah, he's talking about County Line Restaurant was the only place good to eat though. So what he's saying right there is right down by the Trinity River between Sunnyvale and Forney, Texas. Going downhill there by Trinity River was County Line Restaurant right up in that area there.
Mm-hmm. You should need to bring
And
me there sometime.
I don't think it's there anymore. I think it's gone. Yeah. He's saying back then it was the only good place to eat. Um, so, hey guys, how y'all doing? Well, look at there, man. There is Michael right here
Yes,
with us.
Michael
What?
Bihart. Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you for
man.
joining.
Nice to hear from you too.
How you doing?
It says, hey guys, how y'all doing? I guess the preparation is on for big changes. Um, yeah, the cow thing. My cousin, um, like I say, I have his cousin. He's straight up cowboy. I mean, he's as cowboy as cowboy gets. He manages a large game ranch of exotic game, elk, deer, all kinds of other exotic games. And then he has his own cattle. On top of that, a couple hundred head, a few hundred head. He has his own land and some lease land. His father, which is the same age as like my father was, also has cattle and equipment. And he says, man, instead of me selling out my cattle or anything, that I could work a deal out with him and he'll manage them. And we can take some of the burden off me. I can pay somebody to be a part of it. He's someone that I dearly trust. We're close. We were just thick as it gets growing up, you know. And I trust him. I trust him a lot. So we're going to see. Instead of making a knee-jerk move and completely disposing of them, I can bring family in like that, that's well experienced, well equipped, better equipped than I am. And he's already been watching them for me during the winter anyway. Just increase his pay, his earnings on that part, increase his responsibilities, and free my own time up a little bit. I don't know. Y'all tell me, what do y'all think about that? Or do you think that would probably be a good deal? Because I tell you, when you start eliminating your things, and all those things have little incomes for us, man, you know, it's like your pie starts getting smaller and smaller, your little slices of pie. Might mess around and I had no pie left.
You have still pie left no matter what.
You gonna make another pie?
Yes. Hello,
So-
Daryl.
Oh man, Daryl made it in here. Um, so, in talking about my cattle and big changes, I hauled off one of my old bulls the other day, and it was a sad day for me. It was a week ago I hauled him off. I hauled him to the cell. He was down in the back leg. He's been down in it for a while. I tried to pin him up and take care of him, hoping he would get better. But he's just reached that age that, like us old men, you know, we get crippled down the hip and all, and he wasn't going to be breed stock anymore. And it's sad when that time comes, but that time had to come. So, man, he was massive. He was a load in the trailer by himself. It was like hauling the elephant down the road. Melinda's like, why don't you haul more with him? I'm like, he is a load by himself. And she just didn't understand. You know, we still got other space in the trailer. I'm like, that bull's heavier
Yes,
than you
yeah.
think he is. And that's another thing about a bull when they get that big. He had, or I have another big bull like him, and it hurt a cow's hip here recently, and she's been down limping when they're having their fun time. And when those bulls get that big and heavy, it's also very hard on your cows. So nevertheless, he was so huge, he still brought really good money just running through as for self, you know, for meat. He'll go to slaughter, but not like for steaks. They'll probably make other meat byproducts, burger, things like that. But he won't be steak quality because he's older.
So old, right?
But his weight was so much, he still brought way more money than we imagined he would, just for his sheer weight. Unreal.
Well, he's huge.
Absolutely huge. Yeah, I dropped him. I just wanted to get him there, get out of the trailer and get gone, because my father originally purchased that bull, and it was a little bit of emotion and choking me up that day.
I know.
Yeah. So it says, where is that guy from Boston? That's our friend Paul. He's actually from Plymouth, is where he's from.
Yes,
And
Plymouth.
they'll be in here this next week, just a little over a week from now.
Message. Why?
Yeah, I don't know. Message retracted. Maybe Chad deleted his message, and it says, "Hey Daryl." So Daryl is on here. Yep, yep.
Yes,
Who's your
there is.
daddy?
Yes.
Yep, pie. Of course, he
Fine.
likes the food part.
Yes.
And see,
Everybody.
it says that's great. If it's worked for you in the past, then it should work for you. I can't blame y'all at all on that. Time to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Look there, man. There is
It's Gary.
Slowpoke
Yeah,
Gary.
see
Man,
Gary. Thank you for
it's
joining.
great to hear from him also. Gary, I want to tell you right now, I did get your message. I did get your email. I've been so busy. I haven't got back with you. I haven't forgot you. I just was going to try to get with you on a catch-up day and make contact with you. But you're very welcome to visit us in both places here and as well over in the Philippines, just as you said you would like to. You're more than welcome. I think I may have wrote you my email, and you feel free to write me, and or join us on the Facebook page, which is Hightower Homesteads, because we're two sides of the world, and join on there, and you can message me as well directly right there through the Facebook Messenger. So, Gary, I just want you to know I have not forgot you. Um, it says, I hope I can use this election year to get things done so I can join y'all in Iloilo. Yeah, man, it's been a crazy year. Not just election year. This has been the wildest year ever.
Mm-hmm.
Just wow. It's unbelievable. Uh, Mel from Arkansas is moving over permanently soon with his
Asawa.
Asawa.
Yeah.
Well, I can say that for I hope everything works out great on that. First of all, I hope all your plans come to be fruitful, and absolutely, Gary. For us, we've had this plan for several years now, but we kind of go through and kind of reaffirm it with each other and kind of sure it up every once in a while. Hold on, Chastity's got to go. Holler when you get a rain out. Chad, thanks for joining in
Yes,
with us,
thank
man. I
you,
appreciate you,
Chad.
brother. Always. He says I'm on the boat till the 17th and surgery on the 24th. We we've had this plan for a long time that we wanted to live 50-50 because I have like yeah, I'm even holding my arm now. I have this pain down my right side of my body, starts in my face, my ear all the way down, and I can deal with hot weather here, and I do pretty good in it. But as soon as the weather starts cooling off, I am miserable. I mean, I am just miserable. And so I can go to the Philippines. It's still warm, and I'm right back doing good again. So it's not just because I really love the Philippines, and that's just my cop out, but it does sound like a cop out, doesn't it? But it really is the truth, and so I'm blessed to have that in my life that I can go there and snowbird out of here and try to take care of myself over there and not be in all that pain. But that's what our plans are for now. Maybe years from now, 7, 8, 9 years from now, I might want to increase that more on the scales to maybe we stay 80% there or something and 20% here. But you know what? Only God and time can tell, and that's all I can say on that. So let's see what else we got right here. I hope it gets better here by October, uh, but I don't understand all of that. I hope it gets better here by October,
I hope to see. Hope to see.
but I what? That's not TY. I don't know what the abbreviations are trying to say there. Oh, okay, I see now. Hope to see. Hope. I think somebody's having a keyboard issue there. uh, yeah, that Facebook address. That's anybody out there. It's Hightower Homesteads. Just look up. Add. We have actually probably several thousand people on there.
Yes,
Yeah,
there are a bunch of
we
more
do.
friends there.
Um, You know, you're right out there. How would you say that? Would it be Kami?
Kami,
Kami?
kami,
You're
kami.
so
It's not.
lucky to be able to live in both places. I wish I could buy near my family in Naga. I've always wanted to go to Naga, by the
Kami.
way.
Hello, Kami. So it's may kabayan.
Yeah, I've always wanted to
Filipino.
go to Naga.
Yes, Naga. Naga is such a
I
nice
was on
place
my way to
too.
Naga one time on a bus coming out of Manila, went all the way around by Batangas and heading around. That's a long ways around down by
Mm-hmm.
Laguna on the south end of Laguna, and then getting on the Pacific side over there, and there were so many wrecks on the road, and the bus was so delayed that we couldn't make it. Every little bit there was another wreck with the
Mm-hmm.
highways, and finally I gave up. Just got off on some other town, just jumped off the bus, and never made the Naga, but I did have a great adventure anyway. I still someday plan to go to Naga.
Jess and Kelly were fixing halo halo. Mmm, yummy.
Man,
Sounds really good.
oh man, hello, hello, it
Ah,
sounds so
yes,
good.
my dad's family is all from there. Wow.
Yeah, that would be a great place I hope to visit someday.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Well, y'all tell me what else have all of you been up to? What's happening at each one of your places? What are y'all doing with all of your time and the mayhem that's been happening in the world? I don't want to talk about the mayhem though. Let's don't talk about the mayhem. Just what you've been doing with your time while the mayhem's been going on. James, we had root beer floats last night. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, man. Melinda, you ever had a root beer float?
No, I never tried. But I remember that Wayne loved to drink that.
Those root beer
Yes,
floats.
the
Yeah, my
beer
brother
float,
loved
yeah.
them. That's what he was always requesting. Let's see. Stacy Spears, getting
Hello,
caught up on your vlog.
Stacy.
Stacy, I noticed by some of your comments, and hello to you, by the way.
Yes.
Glad you joined us. I noticed by some of your comments that you were playing catch up because you would comment on a video that had been out for a little bit. But hey, I appreciate that. At least people like you all are keeping the channel alive while I have been so busy. If you just knew, there's times that I might put in 14, 15 hours in a day, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, or longer. It's just unbelievable. I'm in a one man show. I've had no help. Cap's not been helping me. Nothing. It's been me alone. I cut the hay, I rake the hay, and I bale the hay. And when I'm raking the hay, I have one tractor sitting in the field, and I'll make one or two rounds on that tractor, park it, run over, get another tractor with the baler, bale those two rounds, because if I rake it all, strong winds may come blow my rows of hay away, and I'll go around and catch up to the first tractor, then switch tractors, rake more, switch tractors, bale more. That's my routine, isn't it? I have been a one man show, boy, let me tell you. Uh, yeah, no mayhem here, eating good and getting fat. Man, you better watch out getting too fat. David Blair, well, hey, David. Oh, gee, my wife was supposed to depart for Cebu, let's see, April 6th of 20, then again June 20, and it's still stuck there. Cheapo Air told me to try again in July. So she's trying to get out, and we're already thinking about going back in. We're not thinking, we're already booked to go back in.
Yes.
Yeah. There's people still hung there, and we're gonna head back into there. But we still got several months though. We got the rest
3 months.
we got
That's more.
yeah,
July,
August, and September, and we still got 3 weeks left of June.
That's
So
right.
so shoot, almost 4 months. So hopefully they'll have everything in some kind of better state
Mm-hmm.
by then. And man, David, I hope that it works out. You're not the only one in that shape. Ray Shepard, one of our viewers and all on here, y'all might have seen he's one that wore the Christmas suit that came there to our community and gave kids candy and all, and visited our place there at Las Conchas where we're building.
Mm-hmm.
I spent about 2 hours on the phone with Ray the other day. He is in Orlando, Florida, at their house there, and his wife is still stuck in Oton, the town next to us, and she can't leave.
Yeah, she can
And
leave.
so he's been separated from his wife for all of this time, and he's kind of green around the gills about it, and he it's just hard. That's why we hurried and got off that island in a flash. If we had not got off that day, we'd probably still be stuck there.
Yes, you can't do anything.
Yeah,
You can't
I'm,
go out.
yeah, and she's not been able to get even off that island to even get to where an international airport is, like Cebu or Manila. Um, she's, well, I shouldn't tell a lady's age, but she's not super young, and so they want her to get medicals, get this, get that, get this, get that, and then it's hard. Then they make it hard for her to get there and get those things. And by the time she can get all those things, well, then that sweeper flight date's done passed, and she's missed it. And this just keeps going on again and again until finally they threw their hands up. And then I got like my friend David, and he's over in like the Leyte area.
Later, yes, and listen.
And him and his wife been stuck there and not been able to get back to Washington State. Luckily, he had enough property there and things to do that he's not felt like really in prison there like some people. He's had some Jeep projects going on and different things that occupy his time. But he's like, I don't know if I'll ever get back to the U.S. and just get to his things and his property. Normally, they would have went back, a couple months ago and been back here in the U.S. So them two, they just been stuck there, and I'm like I say, they're all still stuck there, and here we're talking about heading back in. I guess that's the way it is. So it says, I've been on disability since right before the whole COVID thing, and I just do my gardening and stay in my pool and off the media craziness.
That's right. Me just making you crazy.
We don't have a TV antenna hooked to our house, and we don't subscribe to cable TV or satellite TV. And I used to be big in that business. I made a lot of money in the past off of satellite TV. That was a big thing for me. I had a whole fleet of vans of workers, and thing is that I can't stand to see that nonsense. But even on YouTube, you're going to turn on YouTube, and it's going to give you recommended videos and news right below there. And what do you see? You're falling out of the camera over here.
Seeing you,
and what do you see? You see it. You
things.
see it, and then sometimes you just can't help but click on it and see some of it. And it got me so flustered and so worked up the other day. It had me upset because I love my country. I love the Philippines, but I love my U.S. I love my Texas. I love my U.S. And to see it hurting like it is right now, to see destruction, to see people hurting, their frustrations, everything. I'm not going to get into it. I will not get on into it. But just to see that happening, it got me so upset that I was pretty flustered, wasn't I?
Yeah, you are.
I was very emotional over it. I was mad. I was kind of yelling out here in the house because it hurts. It hurts. But I see a lot of the different views on it. I'm not one-sided on it. I'll tell you that. I'm not one-sided on it. I see a lot from different angles. And I'm not going to talk about it. But I contacted Ray Shepherd, and because me and him, we chat a lot. Just like I talked with Chad, and I just talked to him for a little bit, and it let me relieve the steam off. It let me relieve that off, and a great subscriber like you guys, it helped get that off my chest, and I went right back on my life, and I said, you know what? I hadn't even wanted to look at YouTube if it pulls those stories up. I don't want to see it. I don't want to know it. I guess I just want to be I just want to be blind about it all. And so thanks for Ray for that. Ray gave me some good advice and moved on from it and just cleared it out of my mind. And that's that. And so, yep, that old media, it can get you, boy. So I got hooked in it for a minute, even though I try to avoid it. So, so I said I work from home, and Kelly works outdoors, making our seniors' lawn beautiful. Um, Mel has got our garden also, Jazz. I mean, our yard. She has it looking like a golf course outside. Man,
I
she
like the everything.
she keeps it looking so beautiful. Good job, Mel.
Of course.
Good job. Man, I tell you,
That's my job.
this girl here stays so busy. Oh my goodness. I tell her too. I just walk outside sometimes and look. I just shake my head. You do a great job, Mel. You really do. Man, she has our place. She just has it looking absolutely beautiful. That's all I can say. And thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Um, hey, and any of y'all listen, if you go to the Hightower Homesteads, you're send a friend request there on it. There's quite a few people on there. Share your pictures on there. Share what's going on. Share that lawn right there that Kelly's mowing. Share it on there. We like to see that. We like to see what's happening. We like to see what's happening in your lives. Like Chad sends me pictures. Ray sends me pictures. Daryl sends me some odd pictures.
Add picture like what?
His custom editing pictures,
Oh yeah. You show me that one. Yes,
posting
yeah. You don't need
other
to
people's
mention, yes.
posting
I
other
got
people
you.
other people's
Yes.
heads on other people's bodies.
Yeah, that one's so funny. Yes. Hello, Tom.
Yeah.
Hey guys, nice to see you.
Share
back.
what's going on in your lives. We like to know. Yeah, Tom. Hey
Tom
guys, nice
and
to see
Tom
you back.
Moscow, it's
Yeah, Tom and Tom.
yes.
Yeah, glad to see you all. Says just milling rice and trying to keep from going insane. Can travel now from province to province, but no inner island travel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, we're really hoping that lessens by the time in October we're flying there. But we'll see. We've also been in fear that we might do a 14-day in Cebu and turn around and do a 14-day in Iloilo.
That's right.
But I've made some inquiries on that, and they said that I hadn't even talked to Melinda about that. That I could probably, if that second quarantine on our island, that I can probably just go home and do that one for sure. So I'm not too worried about it. But I'm glad you're out doing some moving around. I got a friend in Manila too that he is so happy also that he can get out and move around right now. That we write back and forth through Viber.
Yeah, my wife is going in August for a wedding. We'll see. Congrats for that. I mean, for coming.
Yeah,
Advance.
says she's going to try to get there in August.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we'll see. That's right.
Tom, don't with the city.
So I saw the other day that Philippine Airlines, we saw this on Philippine Airlines website and we saw it on ABS-CBN News on TV Patrol that the first two cities that Philippine Airlines was going to open up domestic flights to was to Iloilo City, which happened to be our city. That was pretty awesome. And Davao. Those were the two beginning cities they had listed. Yeah.
Cebu, Iloilo, and Davao. Yes, the big city.
Yep. That was the first ones out of all of them out there. We were glad to see that our city and look, your city is on the list. So yay us. Yay
How's
us.
Melinda's family doing? They're doing good there. Even though like there's a quarantine there, but they're strict, but it's still okay. They're happy no matter what.
Yeah. There's still a little bit of government help goes on, but Melinda's got a couple sisters that help also.
Yes.
She's got a sister in Sweden that helps with the family. She's got a sister right over here now staying on the other side of Dallas that is helping with the family. And Melinda's also helped some. So, um, and they're doing great, and they're very kind and happy and appreciative of what we do offer and give. So it's all going good for them. They're still in good spirits. Absolutely, and appreciate you asking about that.
Yes, thank you for saying that, Daryl.
Um, so Bill said, you going back is so when y'all planning to? Yeah, Bill, I was just telling that a little bit ago. On October 1 is our flight date from Dallas to South Korea to Cebu
So it's not a
City.
secret now.
No, it's not a secret.
It's not surprise.
When you're out when when you're out there in public like this, I mean, they're gonna know sooner or later, and it's always apt to change. One of the reasons I booked the ticket is they had a deal. Several of the airlines did. I'm sure they just want to get some cash flow in their pockets. But if we booked by May 30th, it wasn't 31st, just 30th. That on several of the airlines, many of them, if you book by then, that that they would guarantee you a full refund or a full ticket voucher, not just a rescheduling, and reticketing, because sometimes they'll make you pay additional on the airfare cost if it's changed by then. But you get a full guarantee that you wouldn't lose any of your money. So that was safe enough for me to go ahead and do that. I'm sure it helps the airlines, and we have the safety knowing we can change our ticket date if we want to. So I don't know what that one deal is that keeps popping up on Tom there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
It is the one that is message. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of.
So anyway, um, is Tom the one that said he's rice milling right now?
Yes, his rice milling.
Man, that's pretty cool.
Which tone? Because there's a two tone.
Yeah. So it says y'all are hardworking people. We are. Um, it said God said He will turn any bad to His good. So I'm just waiting and looking to God. Amen. That's nice right there. I like it. I noticed you was about to sneeze a minute or two. Yep, she's a country girl. She is. Province girl.
Yes, a province girl.
Province girl. Now she's a Tehasian country girl.
Ha ha ha.
She's a redneck now.
Redneck. I don't know the redneck.
It says here, Jessica, I have a retired neighbor that keeps sending me and Kelly things, and it gets me all worked up. Yeah, just ignore that stuff. Me too. I've shut it off. I've got rid of even some friends that just kept on sending that stuff. I just muted them for the time being. Anyway, yeah, we don't have Facebook anymore. I do. I still use it. I just don't put my head deep into it. Hey guys, gotta run. Well, Michael, I appreciate you joining me.
You, Michael.
That's
Thank
pretty great that
joining.
you join in. Grandsons are here this evening. You enjoy those grandsons. It says Jazz wants to take me back to her home in the Philippines. Maybe I tell you what, Philippines is a wonderful place, and you should go visit. You really should. You should go visit. Know her place back there. You really should. I would really encourage that. We know other people that are married to a Filipina and never went and visit their place, and I noticed it has a little bit of effect on the relationship because if you go there, you'll know their life, you'll understand things better, They talk about here in life with you that you can't completely know that person you're with unless you can truly go and experience those roots, that place, and probably feel the love that her family has there too. I guarantee you. So yeah,
Hi,
I would
Julie.
encourage it. Yeah. Hello,
Hello,
hello, Julie.
Julie.
Yeah. How you doing, Julie? Let's see. Glad to hear they're doing well. Oh, Mel, you got to put some video out there of your
Yes, your gardens are
gardens.
beautiful. Thank you. I know. I know. I'm so late. I'm so lazy to show you my
Man, she just heads out the
garden.
door in the morning. She won't even get a drink of water or a cup of coffee.
Yes,
She'll just shoot out the door and just go to work.
that's my first thing to do. When I woke up, I want to go straight in my garden because I want to check if there's a worm or not.
For looking for worms.
Yes.
You're not eating them, are you?
No, I'm gonna give.
Because they
I'm
say the early bird gets the
catches
worm.
worm. Yes, early bird catches worm. But I have chicken to eat that.
Yeah, don't be the early bird.
Wow, look at that. Peter T. Today from
Yeah.
Australia. Hello,
Hello, Peter.
Peter.
Yeah. Thanks for joining from down under. Um, sounds like Mel is an organization queen, man. Uh, yeah,
uh,
she does. She stays on it.
yes, because if I do some, things here around the house, my always thinking what I'm gonna do next, what I'm gonna do next. It's already in my thought every time.
I mean, she's hard on herself, I tell you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe I only sit like if I sit down so long, I feel like I don't I need to do something.
Go again.
Yes.
You really boss yourself around, don't you? You need to ask yourself for a
I,
break.
I love to do things. That's the way I am.
You need to ask yourself for a vacation.
I don't know if I can do it.
Uh, says yes, my wife got the same, uh, but it's good for 1 year. I don't know, Tom. For some reason, it keeps popping up stuff with you that either says for me to hide it or message retracted. I don't know what's up there. Uh, we bought our first house in 1988 when we married. Wow,
Wow.
88 already.
Daryl, thank you. Appreciate you.
Um, you see, we're afraid to fly. Plus, Jazz is not a good tour guide because she left PI when she's 8 years old. Hey, well, you got the family there to be tour guides, so you don't even need a tour guide. I'm telling you, you don't even need a map in that country. Just ask anybody anywhere you want to go.
Yes, just stop. All you need to do, just don't be shy to asking.
Every person will be happy to help you.
That's right.
It's an amazing place. You Filipinos, y'all are wonderful people. Um, so what right here, we are so inspired by your garden. Let's see, strap a GoPro on her and let her do her thing. That is the idea right there.
I was so. Honestly, I'm really busy every day. Like I woke up, I already start my daily chores. Like doing jumping. Bouncing around. What I'm gonna do next? What I'm gonna do next?
I get aggravated because sometimes I just want her to just stop, boy, just stop. I'm like, Melinda, come here. I'll try to talk to her, and you're trying to talk really fast before she shoots out the door, and I'm like, you made me lose my breath to even catch a sentence with you because I'm trying to hurry before the door closes in my face. Can you just stop for a second, girl?
That's funny.
Like she's gonna get fired or something, you know? You're gonna fire yourself?
I just like to see that, like the things really done.
That is so true. Uh, so right here it says, can't wait to see you back building at your house. The wall farms is the best. Thank you so much for that. I cannot wait to be back there. I tell you what, Tom, George, all of you that are talking about my house there, it's kind of nice that I've had this time to reflect. And you always want to make, there's little changes you want to make, little subtle things, nothing major on plans and all. But it's gave me really time to reflect. You get so caught in the building at the time. And for little small things that I want to add into the building that's going up. Of course, when you're pouring concrete, you need to do it then. So it's gave me time to think of these little small things here and there, everywhere. These details that I want to add, and so who knows? It might have been a good thing to take a break. But I appreciate y'all appreciating my work there. Um, so it says, Jeff, is that Jeff girlfriend? Is that what he's saying? Girlfriend home like many others. Let's see. Destroyed by the typhoon. We. How much did you watch on that typhoon when it came through?
Oh my God, it is so bad.
It was bad.
Yes,
Huh?
there's a lot of houses damaged. I think you
I was going so at the time.
I think
I
you
didn't
forgot
see it.
to watch it, but I watched that one. Oh my God, it's very
Melinda told me some on it.
horrible.
I missed most of it, but I heard it was pretty
The
bad.
roof is flying, and I mean it's really bad.
Yeah, welcome to the Philippines. That's why we're building solid concrete and a concrete roof. That is exactly why. That is exactly why. But my heart's out to all the people out there that had lost their stuff like that. Mel, we're almost alike. I just can't cook like you.
Oh my God, don't do that. I mean don't say it because cooking is just easy. You can learn so easy for cooking, right?
You are the cookingest thing I've ever known in my life.
That's the reason. There's evidence.
There's a reason the camera's only down to right here.
Oh my God. I love cooking also. That's one of my hobby.
Oh my God, can she cook? Man, it just blows my mind. But there's these other things she does. She just mixes things together here in the house that I've never seen mixed. But like one of them, she had these almost green avocados. They weren't really ripe yet, still hard. And she's chopping them up and mixing avocado and banana together.
It's really good. I like it. That's why it was my favorite. Avocado and banana. I mix it together. You're gonna try it. I mean, I like it.
There's just other things, man. She'll just have this random stuff going on. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just, it's shocking to me because I've never seen that in my life.
There's a lot of things that you can learn, and sometimes
I'm
nothing
learning.
wrong. Nothing wrong if you what you call this. Try the other things. Don't be scared, right?
So what else did you put on that avocado and banana?
Honey.
Honey?
Hmm.
Anything else?
Nothing else, just honey.
You didn't throw vegetables in there or something too?
No, my God, it's not so super exotic.
I don't know. You have to see some of these things that she mixes together. But a lot of times it turns out pretty amazing. Yeah.
Great.
So where we at right there? I was praying for some of your rain. It did today here in Utah. The rain stopped here. And now we show nothing but hot and dry in the forecast. As much as rain as we had, I'm kind of wishing we had some rain right now. It turned so hot so fast, the ground just started drying out immediately and is already cracking.
Yes, and also really helping me if there's a rain.
Yeah, I mean, so at this moment, we wish some rain would come back, just to tell you the truth. Uh, but the ponds are full, everything's full everywhere, but the ground and the grass can handle a good rain right now. See, let's see, for sure, can't wait. Let's see, I was praying for some of your rain, and let's see, then here we have Filipinos in the family. You are some hard-working folks, that they are. I see, we got lots of rain. And the more, let's see, but not so bad. Well, that's good. When you get a nice rain, but it doesn't do damage, that's nice right there. Let's see. He says we got the play. It's read right there, Mel.
Yeah, I got the place we have in how to pronounce it? Artiche?
That's why I wanted you to read that line.
Artiche to building in cement now. How to pronounce it? I'm sorry if not.
How do you say that? Arteche?
Yeah, Arteche.
To building in cement now. Well, if anything out there I can help you on, Charles, or you have any questions sometime or anything, feel free to reach out to me. I can try to help you. I can't always guarantee to get right back that day, but reach out to me, and If there's any time you need any help, or if you learn a good tip that you might think I should know, share that also. Just like once again, Ray Shepard. He's not on here with us right now, but Ray seen some good tips on a video the other day, and he thought I might want to know them, and he shared it to me, and I watched it, and I appreciated that. Um, so if you in your build and pouring with cement right now, share anything that you think that might help my project as well, and I would definitely appreciate that. Um, let's see, yeah, what would do it? Do that, and then mix it with
that.
milk.
Yeah, and Philippines also, I do that also. Milk with avocado. Yes.
Hey, let me tell you what she did the other
Dry
day.
milk.
Let me tell you what she did the other day. So you know that sweetened condensed milk. We have can openers for one thing, but she takes a knife, just like if she's still in the Philippines. They don't ever use a can opener. They're always stabbing a can with a knife, right? She takes a knife, which is so dangerous, stabbing this can, and she stabs two holes in the bottom of this can, one on each side, with a knife.
Let me explain.
Wait. We have can openers here now, mind you, but she is going to stab these holes so she can pour it, right? I know what you're doing, but if you just flip the can over to the top side, not the bottom that you were punching holes in, it had a pull tab. You had to do.
Yes, I saw that one. You know what? Let me to explain the reason I put that hole because I'm gonna make that jalapeno with cheese. So I'm like you said, you're requesting that you want milk a little, right?
Yeah,
So
those dynamite.
yes, dynamite. So I can't if I open on the top, it's gonna use a lot.
You can just crack the seal a little bit.
So it won't work. I mean that's the reason that so because it's really you know it's work with the whole.
She barely used any out of it, and this can sit upside down in the refrigerator
I mean
forever.
I my explanation I have a reason why I'll do that. It's not you know being.
But she will still open cans here with a knife. Tell the truth. See.
I don't remember. I have memory. Next topic. Let's go next topic.
I'm just waiting until we have to do the 911 thing. Yep.
Avocados and bananas, interesting. Anything better than those dried fish?
Oh my goodness, you're right, Daryl. I'll
Um,
do the avocado banana anytime. Hey, so next time you make that, I want to taste it though.
yes, yeah.
I want to taste it. Don't be a pig. Share. My mother-in-law brings me over Filipino food once a week. I love it. So Rick? First of all, appreciate you here with us. And what is your favorite that she brings over? What is your favorite? Tell me your favorite two dishes. I want to hear it. Your favorite two dishes. I see. Hot and dry and good for the lemon.
Sito.
Sito. Man, and those that.
Limoncito, maybe trying to say that calamansi.
Oh, limoncito.
Yes, yeah.
Or like the calamansi. Yeah.
Yes.
Man, I love those lumpia wrap chili peppers with that sweet condensed milk and then deep fried that, as they call it, dynamite. Man,
Yes.
are those good. But we made our own version of it and we sliced down strips of jalapeno.
Yes, because the jalapeno was
Yeah, we
bigger
had a
than
lot
the
of jalapenos,
pepper
so
in
we
Philippines.
cut it down in strips and did the same thing. Cut strips of jalapeno, and we actually put some Philadelphia cream cheese,
Philadelphia cream cheese and
condensed milk.
yes, and I make my homemade lumpia here in
Yeah,
the
she made
house.
homemade lumpia wrappers here. That was your first time to do them too,
Yes,
wasn't it?
also.
Man, those were really good too, with jalapeno pepper instead of the chili peppers. So that was pretty amazing. Let's see right here, what we got right now. See,
Yours.
most houses made only from wood, but some are one of the poorest regions. Let's see, but Samar is one of the poorest regions
In Philippines.
in the Philippines. Um, so yeah, that's what really made that typhoon take those houses out. Man.
Because they just build to in light material, so they just easy to move.
What's that area way up north at the top of Luzon?
I forgot it.
Way up at the very top.
Not Batanes.
Kind of.
Yes, Batanes.
All the houses there are built out of natural stone, not hollow block, but just natural gathered stone. Man, check that out sometime. That is awesome. There's very, very old houses there too,
It's
and humans,
generation and generation.
and they're all built out of they're stone houses, not hollow block, stone houses. And once again, because they get hit with so many storms there, it can hold up to it. What's that?
Nothing.
Um, so yeah, that's pretty neat. Check that out. Batanes?
Batanes, yes,
Yeah.
Batanes.
Check out their houses there. Um,
My papa and my husband can throw stuff together.
Mel does so yummy, man.
It does. When James first tried that one, he fell in love for that.
You notice I noticed in the Philippines too. There is a lot of men do the cooking. Sometimes more so than the women.
Oh yes, men
A-
is a better cooker than
A
Philippines.
lot of the men are doing the cooking. A lot. That I really noticed that. Um, this phone autocorrect is stupid. I was trying to spell Filipino. Actually, I think the way that it did is actually one of the correct ways that it is spelled sometimes. Yeah, with the PH on there. So it's still fine. Your autocorrect's still doing okay. Let's see. Jazz Mom makes lechon around Thanksgiving. I always look forward to it.
Lechon is the Filipino ways, if there's a events.
Let's see. Where did it go there? It jumped. He said he's sorry. He spelled it 2 times wrong in a row. Yes, a knife. Let's see. Pull tab's no good. And let's see. Oh my God, my mama moved here to the States when my dad was 13, and she's still using a knife as the can opener. And she dulls the knives doing that.
Yes, the knife's really dull. It's gonna dull if we use that one for opening.
Well, we have can openers.
I know.
It can even poke a little hole.
I told you there's a reason why,
It'll even poke a little hole if you just it's a little hole.
My wife will mix that milk with avocado. Yes, it's really good. That dry milk in Philippines and avocado. Oh my God.
Look right here what he said, boy. Oxtail
Oxtail
soup.
soup.
Yum.
Kare.
She tried to buy oxtail here recently, didn't you?
Yes, but yeah.
But what, you didn't buy it because you didn't like it, or it's so expensive?
Yes, supposed to be I want to cook that oxtail soup, but when I saw the price, I back up. I said, oh my God, it's expensive.
Yeah, she was at an Asian market as we were talking about. Man, this is another blessed thing about my wife. Instead of just buying that expensive meat, she is always budget minded. I'm so lucky to have her because some are not.
And because I know the price, that before was just only like that, and then I said, well, it's get tired.
Yeah.
I'm not
So you did a substitute on it, right? You got different meat and you substituted it.
Yes, I've substitute.
What did you use? Just beef or what?
What you talking about?
You still fixed that dish, but you didn't use oxtail.
No, I used oxtail that time, but I said recently that's supposed to be I had planned to make it again. But the thing is, like I said, when I saw the price, I
No way, huh?
give up.
No way. You weren't that hungry for it, huh? Let's see.
Dinuguan. Yeah, Tom. It is. Yeah, I know. Dinuguan.
Yeah.
Sorry, no spell. It's alright. I understand it.
Yep, garlic rice soup. That's very delicious. Very, very delicious. Sticky rice and her version of egg roll. Oh man, so that's what he said. That's his favorite right there. Is the sticky rice and her version of egg roll. So if it's her version of egg roll, that's probably gonna be with maybe like a lumpia type wrapper.
Yes,
then.
yeah, it's a lumpia, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably gonna be what it is the lumpia that she brought you. Man, Can't go wrong with lumpia, I tell you. My
Kami
kids,
last night I cook adobo.
yeah, it says right here, Cami said my kids love it when I make lumpia and adobo. You see, a bunch of other things that are only in her language. Yeah, if you don't know how to say it, you just know it's good, right? Yeah, garlic rice soup with oxtail. Man, that sounds good. Let's see, you really like dingwang.
Yeah, diniguan.
Yep, I do.
Diniguan, especially like if it is thicker, the blood is thicker. The diniguan is really good with thicker blood.
Yeah, if y'all don't know, that's
Yes.
made from pork blood. We're here in Florida, from Lubbock, Texas, and we have kids stuck over there as well. Man, you see, right windows coming, yes, good with rice. And hey, look here,
Ray
Ray.
Shepherd.
Ray, you showed up. You've been talked about all during this
Yes.
vlog, and here you finally show up.
Hello, Ray. How you doing?
So there's the man, the myth,
Yes, and the legend.
and the legend. Yeah. Hey.
It's just,
Yeah. I told him that I had to use you to vent on a little bit the other day to get me flustered down after all that wild media got me worked up. Yep. Yep. Appreciate that, Ray. Hey, Ray, the man. Oh, Ray is a great guy. I appreciate you always. It was a good time. Well, I guess we're going to, even though Ray just showed up right here. Hey, look, well, let's hold on a second. Look here. Buying Farming with David and Emily just showed up. Morning. Hey, we can hang with y'all for a little bit longer. It says the kids are stuck in Manila.
Got me laughing.
I don't know if I want to be stuck in Manila.
Yeah.
I don't know. Stick me in the province instead of Manila anytime.
Yeah, me too. I love Eastern Province.
So Melinda, can you promise these people that you'll shoot some video of your gardens? Huh?
If you go with, I mean, if you.
But if I go, I'll be the one to shoot it. You need to shoot this video.
I'm not so confident to talk. Sorry for that.
Just show it. Just show it. Just show it. I'll edit and put it up for you. I'll just put like Minnie Mouse's voice on there instead. I'll dub your voice.
Yeah.
I'll dub your voice. Yeah.
The important thing is the video, not what I'm saying.
Yeah. You know, look right there what Daryl says. Let's see the garden through Melinda's eyes. That's exactly what you need to do. You show it the way you want to show it. How are you gonna say you're shy and you're sitting here chatting with all these people out here right now?
Yeah, let's just conversation. Kami, I don't like when I go to buy in the thin lumpia wrappers and they only have the egg rolls wrapper. Oh, it's funny though when I ask them if they have the thin ones and they ask how I know about it. Lol. Actually, Kwame, even me, I don't like the wrappers here because they're thick and like you, I like the thin one because so easy to cook.
I'm gonna tell you where I messed up. You went to the wrong Asian market. I've tried to tell you this before. She took off with her friend, Patrick's wife, and she took off to the Asian market that is not the good one as far as I'm concerned over here in Dallas. It does not have the Filipino stuff that she wants. You went to Saigon market.
Yes.
And Saigon never has that. If you would have went to Hong Kong market, they actually have the thin lumpy rolls. They have about 5 or 6 different choices to choose from that are made in the Philippines. So next time,
yes, and
get the right one.
I am not. And the other thing about the egg roll here, they're so thick, and so if you cook something, so it's so hard. Like you need to take so long for cooking.
That's your final answer?
Yes, especially if you cook the lumpia Shanghai, you need to cook the meat first before you roll it.
Oh, so pre-cook the meat and then roll it.
Yes.
That way it doesn't overcook the wrapper then.
Mm-hmm.
Because the meat's already pre-cooked.
And you have no worries that the meat roll inside because like the wrapper is thick.
Right,
That's
right.
that's my suggestion.
Well, that's a good suggestion.
Yes.
Pre-cook the meat first before you put it in there. That's pretty good. Um, so you see right there where you at, Mel. I saw you moving it back up. You've already looked at those.
No, Ray.
Yeah. You let's see. Manila's one of the reasons Joy has not returned. She's afraid to be stuck in Manila. Ray, we were talking about when you weren't here. We were talking about her being stuck there. We sure were. We were discussing that earlier about your situation there and some other people's situation there as well. You see, just show it, and he can do the talking. Yeah, just yeah.
Don't get
Hey,
excited,
you know
guys.
what? She can handle it. She just gets out there and just goes, and that's why I tell her slow down, pace yourself, just record that a little bit. Don't be so shy. Like I said, put it to music.
Yeah, put it to music. Probably is I'm gonna try it because like there's a really possibly that we have a good concept every day because I was going and working in the garden like you guys you love to see it.
Right. So when I'm in the hayfield with boring hay, and nobody just wants to see a 10 jillion round bells. That's why I haven't been doing it. Who wants to see
Yeah.
10 jillion round bells of hay? Come on now. You could be shooting some video, and then I can come in and edit it for you and get it up. So, what's your answer? What's your final answer?
Here comes, but Ray Shipper, good to see you smiling and laughing. Yes. Actually, it's really helped the.
See, you got a good support team out here. Look at all this right here. Stacy, put the music like here. Tom, come on along. Right there, boy. I mean, it'll be fine, Mel. Charles telling you, good ideas. See? I mean, come on. See, you got a great support team right there. These people know you, they love you, so what's to be shy about?
Okay, then. Thank you for supporting.
Well, that's cool. Yeah. So rice paper. I like the rice paper too. I do. Well, in fact, I told you that just the other day that I would like some with the rice paper.
Rice paper.
Yeah.
The rice paper is, I think it is the one that I make a fresh spring roll. It is the rice paper that I use it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Melinda made me some fresh spring rolls recently. Why didn't you video that? Oh my God, they were good. Man, this woman spoils me. I'm telling you. She made her own sauce, like your own peanut sauce with it.
Yes,
Man.
I make my own sauce. Yeah, I just learn it.
So, what do you have me scrolling back up for? Rick, he says, I really enjoy y'all, such decent folks. Thank you so much for that, Rick. We really appreciate that. Look, there's next page PJ.
Yes, hello, next page PJ.
She's jumped in here too.
Yes, glad you joined it here.
Our big,
Long time no see.
YouTube family all showing up here. Appreciate that. Well, hi, Mel and James. I'm so glad I caught you guys. It's been a bit. Amen, it has. As I said, go back and catch from the beginning of the video when you get a chance. You can see what all we've talked about. And yeah, I've not had time to do a video. I apologize for that. And I decided I would just sit down and visit with you guys. I forced myself a day off today. My wife didn't want me to take a day off today. She got really grouchy because I didn't go get on the tractor and
because
make.
I'm just worried the hay there, that maybe they're gonna get bad. So.
This man needs a break every once in a while.
I know.
7 days a week, 13, 14, 15, 16 hours a day. Slave driver right here. Man, pushing me hard. So it says that's what the is. It says pretty cook the meat, but I think their phone put that. I think it was meant to pre-cook the meat.
Yeah, because some other they like raw because they're more tasty. Like we call that one lumpia Shanghai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Jazz and Kelly saying over I-90 George Bush.
They have the
They had the
best.
best Asian markets, Mel. Um, I think we've hit every market around Dallas. So there's one over at Carrollton. There's a big Asian market over there as well. But we kind of always find ourselves hitting back over to Hong Kong market quite a
Yes,
bit.
and Saigon. My friend also went to Plano. There's also Asian market in Plano.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, and in talking about that, Jazz and Kelly, do y'all know that they're opening a Jollibee up in the Metroplex? Where's
Yes.
that going to be, in Princeton?
Yes, in Princeton. Jollibee.
Yep, they're building a brand new Jollibee in Princeton, so check that out. Um, Jollibee, if for y'all that don't know, Jollibee is Philippines' premier fast food chain, like McDonald's or Burger King and all of that. Um, they serve both chicken, fried chicken, and little burgers, and they serve spaghetti, and they serve like hamburger steak and palabok, which is a Filipino dish. It's made like with noodles and all. And they are they're a breakout chain. They have broke out of the Philippines and they broke into all kinds of other countries, and they first hit the U.S. in New York and like in L.A. and then they've built all around now. They're in Houston, they're in Florida. We went to the one that grand opening in Jacksonville, Florida that time, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
We drove all the way
Yes.
up there to go to it, and then they have just keep opening them up. I think they got it in Vegas now, and on and on and on.
Yes.
But now, instead of just hitting the premier cities, now they're going even into cities that are even smaller and globally. And so this is the first chain out there that's ever gave like McDonald's and the other big ones a run for their money, and they do. They give them a run for their money. Um, we're seeing constantly videos of Americans posting videos of going to Jollibee for the first time. Not Phil Am couples, not Asians, but all the other races in this country making videos about
Yes,
trying
yeah, they're
Jollibee
trying
for
to
the
cook.
first time.
Yes, they're trying.
Yeah,
There,
to
I'm
try.
guaranteed they know it, the Jollibee there.
Yeah, well,
It's
there's not
famous
not
in
all of our people are Phil Ams on here, you know. So the ones that don't know, uh, it's just fast food, but it's kind of cool to see somebody give uh, McDonald's a run for their money.
Especially the famous the chicken.
Yeah, chicken.
Chicken joy.
Chicken Joy, that's right.
Yes.
You can get chicken and spaghetti.
I have the answer.
What's that? Where? Where? Which one? Yeah, I just saw Daryl's message. Oh, what do you want me to scroll up to?
Up a little bit.
Where?
I have
Where?
sad. Yeah, here I want to. Anyway, hello, Buay, Jomerica. You know, I don't also like the lumpia wrapper here, guys. I think it's make a bayan because the way the last
Ah.
yeah, hello, make a bayan. Yes, the lumpia here is it's really I don't like.
Let's see. Where we at right here then? It says we can travel in and out of Manila to our farm in Batangas with hardly no problems, and with our food lane pass to pick up papaya and mango. Well, that's pretty cool that y'all have that. That is really cool. That's why I was saying. My friend Noel that's up in Manila, and he's got business. He's got business in ginseng too. He was so happy to be able to finally get out and be able to move around in the Luzon area there, up in the capital region and all. He wrote me messages like feeling like he was finally set free, just to be able to move to another spot and just get out. They say make some dynamite lumpia. That's right. I love those, boy. That is my new addiction. So where we at here? It says right here, Cammy, ours mainly
Veggies.
Vergies. I wonder if it meant veggies.
Yeah, veggies.
With a little meat and pork. Yeah.
Yes.
So it says right here, a little sneaky Daryl saying, Melinda, when you're making a video, you can slip in some hidden facts about Mr. Plowboy.
Actually, it's good idea, you know. But the only thing is the one to upload the video.
I'm
So
the
I don't know.
editor.
I have no. He's the
I'm
one
the
to edit
editor.
it.
Clip, clip, clip,
So
clip.
yes. I wish I could do that.
She can try. She can try.
What's you can give me the account, okay? So that I can upload my own.
Let's just keep it international man of mystery. uh, good one, Daryl. Good one, Daryl. Yeah. Hey guys, no worry. Just nice to see you back. Come on now, you wouldn't have it any other way. And right here, yes, in Plano. Is it in Plano that they're? Hey, where are they building that Jollibee? You said in Princeton, but I was thinking it was in Plano.
I don't know, but I saw that that there's one in my newsfeed that it says it's in Princeton. I don't know. There's a lot of rumors.
Well, check it out. Just Google it up. Let's see. Looking forward to your solo video. See, you got pressure on you now.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Breakout star.
Uh,
Sub channel coming soon. So let's see here. It says, what's the name of that place again? It's called Jolly Bee.
yes, Jollibee.
Yeah, be all you can be at Jolly Bee. Oh yes, peanut sauce. I forgot, man. That peanut sauce you made was really great too. Can you tell them how to make peanut sauce real quick?
Peanut sauce
Yeah,
for the fresh spring roll.
yeah.
Okay, just only peanut butter, fish sauce, hoisin sauce.
Did you say fish sauce?
Yes,
Fish sauce, hoisin sauce.
and of course peanut butter and nuts I mean nuts, peanut.
Like crushed up
Yes,
peanut.
crushed peanut.
So, what about proportions? Like how much peanut butter?
It's just so that you can estimate that one, you know. I mean, if you make many fresh spring roll, of course you can also add more peanut butter.
So I
and
mean,
you can
so let's say
estimate.
like you got a big lump of peanut butter there. How much hoisin sauce would
I
you
think
add?
that's probably you can half cup of peanut butter like that.
Well, that would be a big.
Not a lot. Half
That
cup
would
of peanut
be a
butter
lot.
is not a lot.
Yeah, it's according to how many rolls I guess you're making, like
Maybe
you
like
said, right?
six or eight rolls.
So just
like
kind of
that,
do it
yes.
to taste then.
Mm-hmm.
Put the peanut butter, add a little bit of hoisin sauce and fish sauce to thin it down,
Mm-hmm.
and I guess kind of add to taste. And then what? Mix in those crushed peanuts.
Yes, mix it in crushed peanuts.
Anything else you have to add in there?
No, nothing else.
That's
only
it?
that it's here.
Well, that's really simple.
Yeah, just
Mm.
very simple.
There you go, right there.
But I don't know where. I just only my meal.
Well, it was good. You put more hoisin sauce or more fish sauce?
Just a little. Not we have more with peanut butter actually.
But which one? You
Just
put more
hoisin
hoisin or more?
sauce and fish sauce is just only like for taste. You know,
Right, but which one do you put more of?
peanut butter.
No, in the hoisin sauce or the fish sauce. Which sauce do you put more?
Hoisin.
Put more hoisin?
Is it?
Just a little bit of fish sauce there.
Yes.
Okay. So, no, Mel's not going to be thinking about no food truck. We are international travelers. We can't have these things chaining us down. No food truck. No food truck. Let's see.
I'm not a professional cooker yet, so I can't definitely. Just only
Says-
for home.
Invest in Jollibee. Man, I looked into their franchises one time. Boy, it was an expensive franchise too.
Yes.
And they had a deal. They had a deal to where like OFWs, overseas Filipino workers, they might not have enough money on their own as one to invest into a franchise on a Jollibee. They had a program put together where like maybe say 10 OFWs together could invest into a Jollibee. But I don't think there was a way me as a foreigner could invest in it at the time unless it's changed now. I don't know. They were really trying to keep it like Filipinos do. They want to keep it Filipino owned. So I don't know. I don't know what the story is now. Hey, right here real quick. It says Stacy says she's sorry she
Yes.
got to go.
Thank you,
Time for
Stacy.
at-home date night. Flash Gordon will be playing. Take care. Well, enjoy,
Yes.
enjoy, Stacy. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah. Good night.
See, on Plano Road. See, I'm glad you corrected that, Jazz and Kelly, because I tried to tell her the other night that it was in Plano, and she kept saying Princeton. It is in Plano. Yeah.
Maybe like I read wrong. Instead of Princeton, it is a Preston.
Oh, I bet that's what you read wrong.
Yes.
Yeah. You want to borrow my glasses? uh, so where's it going to be again, Mel? That yeah. So yeah, it was on Preston Road in Plano.
Next PJ, yes, you need to try that, the Jollibee. You're
Yeah.
gonna love it.
Yeah.
Especially the chicken.
Says Fred Patterson just joined in. Evening, James and Mel. Well, you too,
Yes,
Fred.
hello,
Thanks
Fred
for joining in.
Patterson.
Yep, Jollibee.
Good
See,
evening.
also in Canada, they've got Jollibees globally now. Absolutely.
Oh, we have another one here. Hello from Atlanta, Georgia. Hello, Carrie
Yeah.
Johnson.
Yeah, that's regular subscriber and commenter and viewer right there. Appreciate you joining us from Atlanta, Georgia. Let's see, up right here in the higher class place. I don't know if
Oh, that
huh?
the message, Peter Smith.
I don't know. Just those people like that, just ignore them. Just ignore those kind of people right
Yes,
there. Those are people. Yeah. It says an eye drop of fish sauce. So just a tiny little bit of fish sauce.
Yes, just a tiny. See, Ray Shepherd know that.
Yeah. Let's see. Thanks, Mel. I'm gonna make that for chicken wings. Let's see. Invest in their stocks, not for a franchise. Tom, I'm gonna look at that because I hadn't looked at it in a while. I went to a franchise, big, where all the franchises were offered up at a big convention center there one time in Manila to check in on all that, and it's been a while, so I'm gonna see how they have it now. Maybe things have changed for Jollibee, and I didn't know because I didn't know they had stocks out there just buying. So appreciate that information, Tom. Let's see, I don't know where the nearest one is, but I'll Google it, Mel. I travel around the U.S. a lot on time. So see, yeah, right there, man. Try to find one. They're popping up in more and more cities. Yeah, there, Mark Cooper. Good evening, y'all. Well, glad you joined in here with us. Let's see right here, Tom. Yeah, I did that also, but you have to look for their stocks. So on what market are they traded on, Tom? And what country? And what stock markets are they on? They're like on. Again, I'm gonna have to do a little my own research on it. I appreciate that lead though. You see, they had try. What's that?
Hopia.
Jazz, have me try Hopia.
Hopia, yes.
What's that?
Have me try Hopia. Hopia is a kind of bread that there's a onion. Hopia bread.
Mm.
That
Yeah,
there's some
it's
piece
got
with
it's got the onion
that
mixed
there's
in.
an onion, yes. Hopia.
Yeah, I've had that. That is great.
Yes.
Yeah. So, Carrie's asking, how's the family doing in the Philippines? Yeah, we were talking about that just a little bit earlier.
Yes, thank you for asking that, Curry Johnson.
Yep, they are doing great.
Yes, they're doing great there.
We miss those nieces, don't we? We miss all the kids, every single one of them. Man, we get a chance to video chat with them every once in a while.
Yes.
And it's fun. Sometimes the signal's really bad, but just to hear all their voices and the smiling, the laughing, that's pretty uplifting for us. We really enjoy that. We really miss those kids, all of them. Let's see. said, I hope a Jollibee comes here to Southern California. Well, I wouldn't doubt it because they're already
A lot of Filipinos in California, right? So
there's already quite a few branches of Jollibee in California, so I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to expand it. You know, there is a huge amount of Filipinos in California. I think there's something like 35 million or something there. Is what they're estimating.
there are a lot of
Yeah,
Filipinos there.
that is amazing. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, so PJ said that we talked it up so much and I'm dying to try it. PJ, it's kind of funny because you can get spicy chicken and you can get regular and all that, but it has a little bit of a sweetness to it. But you just have to try it and see. You'll see what I'm talking
There's a
about.
lot of people, like try
And the
it and
spice
they're
and that
selling
being spicy, but it's got just a tad bit of sweetness in that fried chicken. It's kind of like that dynamite we're talking about. You get that sweet and that spicy mix on that. Oh my God, it's good.
like they also said they have something unique flavor.
Yeah,
That,
yeah, it's really good, really good for a fast food chain. Yeah, I noticed that the U.S. stores are serving bigger pieces of chicken than the ones in the Philippines. You go to the Philippines and they are serving. The birds must be getting smaller there.
because of course the meat's get expensive.
Yeah. So so Tom is going to ask his wife about that. I appreciate that, Tom. They see they're in SoCal. We have two circles. Let's see, Brett Patterson. There's a lot of Jollibees and yeah, in SoCal, yeah, with all the Phil Am community. That's right. Charles said I gotta go. Have a great week. Thank you so much, Charles. We appreciate you joining in and appreciate the compliments and stuff there too on the build. I hope that you have a very great day. I tell you what, I think we're gonna wrap this up though. We've been on here for a while, and it's time Melinda likes to get out and water right now.
And I need to also, I know we want to talk more, but I need to check my chicken and if there's a water.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
sun's gonna set, and this is her time that she really likes to be out there and get her evening stuff done. So, everybody, I appreciate you joining this impromptu live stream without no notice. For
Yes.
all of you that's just come in, look here, still coming in.
Yeah, living with a Filipino
Filipina
minimalist.
members.
Yeah, thank you for
I'm
joining.
sorry that you
So,
slid in on the
yes.
last there. Maybe when we're done here, go back and if you want to catch up, watch this video from the beginning. I really appreciate you all. We'll try to get you some new videos up. Melinda, we're gonna continue to work with her, and everybody out there, take care. God bless, and just remember, it's never the end of the world. What seems so big today, next year will already seem so small. So take care.
Yeah, take care, everyone.
And
Thank
God
you.
bless
Enjoy.
everyone. Now, if we can just make it end.